stage is set and stakes have never been higher. The heart of volleyball beats in the big dome. Welcome to the PVL On Tour Semifinals.
Not giving it in. Who else to send us their match for the finish? Change here, the cut, side, and then Larry again. Ready to play. Always ready to entertain. Like Kyla Kingsu said, the stage is set and the stakes are higher right here at the Big Dome. Chery Acuna and the Cignal HD Spikers, they are looking to avenge their only loss this season to Chang Abi Maraño and the Chery Tiggo Crossovers, as we are now in our semi-finals for the PVL On Tour right here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Our first game, Chery Tiggo versus Cignal, and right after this, it's a big one as well between the Creamline True Smashers and the PLDT High Speed Hitters. Thank you so much for joining us on One Sports Plus Pilipinas Live in RPTV right here on Cignal TV. My name is Jaime Escalon with my partner for today, Noreen Go, and we have Kyla Kingsu. I am always excited to cover with you both. Even more excited when I saw these box of donuts, Kyla, but how are these two teams feeling? I know it's been a while since they entered the finals. Are they feeling excited as well?
Well, definitely. They both are very much hungry for that finals ticket and for the championship. Kaya naman in the dugouts, they're very much locked in for today, and they have lots of food for fuel, and we do too over here, Jaime.
I think hungry is gonna be
fuel.
I think hungry is gonna be our word of the day. But speaking of hungry, Noreen, it's been a while since these two teams made the finals. Well, for Chery Tiggo, 2021 was the last time they made it to a PVL finals, and for Cignal, they're looking for that first gold as well.
Well, you know, all I can say, Jaime, is time flies from 12 teams down to 8 and down to 4. A lot of upcoming teams and great preliminary round. But look at that, semifinals is still Chery Tiggo, Cignal, Creamline, and PLDT. And they can just taste the gold, the championship. So we're going to have fireworks here in the semifinals.
Fireworks indeed. Well, in the quarterfinals, both teams swept their opponents. So alam natin na gutom talaga sila. And this was a great game. Their last time they faced each other was in Pasig City, Iloilo, where Chery Tiggo won in 4 sets. But first, let's talk about the crossovers, Noreen, because the crossovers have been doing a great job this season, led by their, what we call them, scoring trinity.
That can be also the triple threat.
There we go. We have 3 players who, when they play well at the same time, that's where the magic happens for these 3 players.
You know, they're in a good place because if you have a triple threat that shows up day in, day out, game in, game out, you know, that's good news for you. The trio of Ces Robles, Ara Galang, and Ren Peñafel have actually combined for 34 points against Lex Leg. So their strategy of collective scoring for me is the key to their success thus far, and we're gonna see that today.
And ang ganda ng mixture nila. We have a rookie, we have a vet, and we have an emerging star. Like I said, when these 3 players are usually in double figures, good things happen with the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. But it can't be all offense alone, Noreen. Of course, defensively, they have locked in. Amy Hernandez is back, but also in their libero in Karen Verdeflor. Kyla, what is up with our libero who's been playing really well in this PVL On Tour?
I know, Jaime. Well, you know, like you said, you talked about the firepower on the offensive side of things, but we also have to shine the spotlight on their anchor on defense, who is Karen Verdeflor, who was actually their previous player of the game, earning those honors rightfully so. And she told me that at this point at the conference, it's not just about her reflexes or testing her skills and honing them, but about the attitude and the heart that she has for her teammates, wanting to give justice to all the hard work that they poured into this conference, not allowing balls to die because she sees her teammates hustling just as hard. And looking back at this PVL on Tour conference, Karen told me that this really sharpened their skills. Mas buo yung tiwala nila sa sarili at sa isa't isa. And talking about this PVL on Tour experience, we got to chat with another Chery Tiggo crossover in Jaime Hernandez, who shared about what it took for them to make it to the semifinals.
Siyempre, masaya kami na meron kaming chance na makapasok sa finals, and ang tagal namin pinagtatrabahuhan to as a team. And hindi kami papayag na basta-basta lang mawawala sa amin yung opportunity na meron kami ngayon. At this match, siyempre alam naman natin na gigil sila bumawi sa amin. And ayaw naman namin magpaka-kumpiyansa na kaya ulit namin silang talunin. Siyempre, pagtatrabahuhan namin ang mas mabuti and mas maayos. And kailangan namin makita this game, yung composure namin and maturity as a team.
Also nice to see Aimee Noreen healthy, ready to go. I mean, she had a lot of adversity with that ACL, but now she's back and she's going to play a big part in this game.
I agree. I think she's going to be key if they want to win today.
All right, let's pivot the conversation now to the Cignal HD Spikers, because like I said, they've been dominant this entire season, except in Iloilo with that one game, which they are looking to avenge. But after a 9th place conference, they prayed a lot, I heard, ni Coach Shaq, and she is the answered prayer right there. She is the blessing, and we can call her Erica Santos, Noreen.
Yeah, I mean, for Erica Santos, I don't think slowing down is in her vocabulary. In that game against Akari, she had 24 points. And just reminding everyone why she ended the preliminary round as the league's top scorer and best spiker. She erupted for a whopping 24 points. So you know that she's going to play big today. Now the question for me, Jaime, wanted to ask is more of this strategy or game plan of Cignal, that they have a more focused offense, will be enough. Will that be enough for a collective scoring? We're gonna find out in the game later.
So we're looking for other players to step as well,
sure,
like
for
Ishi
sure.
Lalong Easy. But Kyla, let's go to you, because Erica, I know she wants that game back, because she's
Yes.
played a lot of good games, but that one game in Iloilo, they're looking to avenge that game.
Yes, that's right. Grabe yung hugot niya, kumbaga, for that. And I talked to Erica, and she told me actually that looking back at that game, she would have to admit that it was quite an off day for them, but no excuses. Right now, she says they're looking a lot different, lots of experiences that have shaped them to be better equipped for this semifinals. And she said, echoing what Coach Shaq has told them, that in this PVL on tour, what they really like is how they've built connections, but not just that, but how they've been learning to adapt on the fly and really adjusting, being ready for whatever, and talking about being adaptable. We also got to chat with another Cignal HD Spiker, Angelica Yuna, who talked about what it will take for them to make it to the finals.
Siguro yung una yung pasensya talaga sa sarili, and yun sa bawat isa. Yun talaga yung nawala sa amin nung game namin against Chery, na yun yung dadalhin namin ngayon ulit para maipanalo namin yung game. Ito sobrang importante ng game na to, kasi ito yung chance namin na para makapunta kami sa finals. And ayun, gagawin lang namin yung best talaga namin, at yan, naka-mindset sa amin na lahat ng skills dapat hindi mawala. Kung ano yung ginawa namin sa trainings, kailangan may apply namin sa game later. Saka gigil rin talaga na makabawi yung team sa game namin mamaya. Kaya gagawin namin yung best namin lahat, na parang all or nothing na itong game na to.
There you have it. That was Angelica Yuna of the Cignal HD Spikers on your screens. You can definitely feel the love that she has for her squad. And Jaime and Noreen, we are so blessed to feel the love from our fans all across the country, especially those watching us on the Pilipinas Live app. Kaya naman, there's a live poll right below the stream where you guys can answer our question of the game. Today we are asking, which team will attack more efficiently in this do-or-die game? Will it be the Chery Tiggo Crossovers or the Cignal HD Spikers? You can see the Chang Abby and Angelica Yuna on screens. Their captains very eager for this semifinals. You can join in the conversation online, or also use the hashtags #PVL on tour and #PVL 2025. Now, time, Menarine. Let's not keep our fans waiting. It's going to be a long day.
All right, I think our fans are hungry to watch. I think our two teams are hungry to watch. So, the stage is set for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers and the Cignal HD Spikers right here for the PVL Semifinals, the heart of volleyball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smart Araneta Coliseum. This is the semifinals day of the 2025 PVL On Tour. We're about to witness match number 39, the knockout match between the Chery Tiggo Crossovers and their opponents, the Cignal HD Spikers. And now introducing the two national referees officiating this match. Our first referee is Fernando Velarde. Second referee, Bobby Celso. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Middle blocker number 2, team captain Abby Marano. Outside spiker number 1, Cez Robles. Center number 4, Jasmine Napor. Middle blocker number 5, Amy Hernandez. Opposite hitter number 10, Ara Galang. And outside spiker number 14, Ren Peñafiel. Starting libero number 15, Karen Verdeflor. Head coach for Chery Tiggo is Norman Miguel. And now the starters for the Cignal HD Spikers. Setter number 22, team captain Chel Cayuna. Middle blocker number 2, Rose Toria Aquino. Outside spiker number 4, Tin Tiamzoy. Another outside hitter number 6, Ishi Lalong Isim. Opposite hitter number 8, Erica Santos. And middle blocker number 11, Jackie Acuña. Starting libero number 24, Buding Doremtes. Head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos.
Let's take a look at the starters. First for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers, of course, led by their triple threat in Galang, Robles, and Peñafiel. Look for those three to step up in this game versus Cignal HD Spikers, who is led by the top scorer right now in the PVL in Erica Santos, only in her first tournament with Cignal, but like you said, Noreen, we're looking for that second person also to step up. So it could be anyone from Lalong Isip to Doria Aquino.
It's interesting, you know, the contrast in their game plan. So, one-woman show, obviously with 24 points. The closest was at 10 points. And then for Cignal, it's more... I mean, Erica Santos Cignal. And for Chery, it's more balanced. So, it's interesting to see what happens.
This is a do-or-die semifinals game. The winner will go to the on-tour finals. Galang. Tiamzon, put up by Verdeflor. Robles will try, and she will score.
Oh, you've seen her journey in this conference. She has embraced that go-to person role, and she has been delivering spectacularly for Chery.
Here's Jas Nabor. Jas Nabor got the start in the knockout round. Never looked back. She's been playing well since.
We know her. I mean, she is a veteran, so to speak.
Blocked by Hernandez. Back set. Santos, too low. And 2 straight points there for the Crossovers.
Yeah, that's why, Jaime, in the pregame, you and I were talking about Anya Hernandez and her role in today's game. You need to try to stop Erica Santos. Once you do, you're going to make Cignal think twice. What are we going to do? Who's going to contribute?
So it would be a good day for Aimee to remind everyone how good of a middle blocker she was in UST. Tiamzon from the left pin. Nabor will set up Galang above the blockers. Lalong Isip.
Oh, good dig.
Sweeping is Ren Peñafiel. Robles try to get smart, and it's still alive.
Long rally alert.
Robles pass through the double block for a 3-0 Chery Tiggo lead. Let's go to Kyla Kingsu.
Jaime and Noreen, from one super rookie to another, we've got quite a battle between young talents in the Big Dome this afternoon. Now, Cignal's Ishi Lalong Isip may have bagged the Rookie of the Conference Award last year, but she would candidly admit that she would have plenty of questions running through her mind on the court, especially in high-pressure moments. This year, though, she says the answers are clear, and she'll need that clarity now more than ever, because facing her today is rookie Ren Peñafiel, whose fearless game has been such a breath of fresh air for Chery Tiggo. When I asked her about that first meeting with Cignal in Iloilo, she topped the scoring, and she told me yung pinaka-tumatak sa kanya doon, yung feeling na kaya na palang mag-step up. Tonight's first set is more than just points. It's a glimpse of these young players rising to the moment, carrying their teams and their own growing legacies in this do-or-die semifinals. Jaime and Noreen.
Now that is a really good report from Kyla, Noreen, because you see similarities between the journey of Lalong Isip and Peñafiel. Not a lot of expectations going into the PVL, but now are emerging players for their respective teams.
That's the evolution of the PVL. Every conference you see somebody stepping up. So, you know, even for fans and the new fans and the old ones as well, you're just excited to see who's the next star.
Right now, Lalong Isip's team needs to do more, down by 3. Peñafiel, cross, dug by Buding. Counter Tiamzon. Dug by Verdeflor. From the opposite side we go. That's Galang.
Boy, the liberos are working really hard.
So are the blockers. That is a block by Aimee Hernandez.
Well, Chery is showing us that they're not one-dimensional in terms of their game. We're seeing great defense as well.
There's a big circle kay Erica Santos in the practice.
Everybody's just so focused on her.
Number 1 on the list.
Yeah.
Good start here for the crossovers. Cayuna getting it done with Doria Aquino.
Yeah, that's going to be very important for Cignal. You have to have that element of surprise. You know the defense will clamp down on Erica Santos, so you've got to give these like surprise sets if you can.
Jazz Nabor to Galang. Good up by Cayuna. Verdeflor will play setter for Peñafiel. Checked at the net. Pancake save by Cayuna. Another rally we have here from the back row. Tiamzon sending it too long.
Yeah. She's actually questioning that call, but it did look long from our vantage point. What a start here by Chery.
You have that mental edge knowing that they are the only team to beat Cignal in Iloilo. Cayuna going back to Doria Aquino, who now has 3 points.
You were telling me earlier she was the one who scored 10 points in that last game. So yeah, I mean, for obvious reasons, you know that Doria Aquino has to be ready. Any first ball, any kind of pass, she still needs to be ready.
Good serve. That's 4 points now for Doria Aquino.
You just enjoy it when you see a middle blocker get an ace. Normally, we always say, since time immemorial, the setters are one of the better servers. The middle blockers, I mean, that's such a bonus.
I think they'll have that rather than digging sa back row.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Meanwhile, Nabor, Peñafiel, block, and inside.
Just in a blink of an eye, it is a 1-point game. After that strong start by Chery, here comes Cignal.
Nabor kneeling serve. Aragalang, creativity.
Yeah. I mean, she disguised that drop so well.
Seven serving 5 now. Sharp serve for Galang. Cayuna going to Santos. Sweeping is Robles. Peñafiel on the approach. Buding says, let me set up Santos with a cross-court hit.
I know that Erica Santos knows that she's the first option. It wasn't the greatest of sets, but still, look at that cut shot by Erica Santos. Just looks so good.
That one with the help of the net. Saved by Abby. Ishi going offhand. Now the slide for Abby Maraño.
Boy, don't you miss those reactions by Abby Maraño.
We have a technical timeout here. Chery Tiggo up by 2.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
there she is, Aimee Hernandez. Been playing a big role here and 10 points in that last game, in that quarterfinals game.
Oh, earlier we mentioned Doria Aquino with 10 points in their last game and Hernandez on the other side, 10 points. It's a good matchup to watch today.
Got a lot of good matchups here after a slow start by Cignal. Still down by 2. Cayuna will improvise with Ishii.
Overpass.
Ishii rushes. Nabor saw the opening.
You did mention she didn't start in a lot of games, but the confidence Coach Norman has with her to start the day, and for obvious reasons, she has that in her arsenal.
That one is outside for Peñafiel.
Yeah, you know, prior to that service error, we have to mention both teams actually serving pretty well. You know, they're not easy serves, so that's what we can see that both teams have improved on coming into the semifinal match.
The target Verde Flor. Robles on the move, and she scores again her 3rd point of the match.
That's very typical Ces Robles. That powerful approach, and she just whacks that ball as hard as she can.
Serving for Chery Tiggo team captain Abby Maraño.
Cayuna going to the open. Tiamzon asking for a check. And none will be given there.
I think they're going to challenge this one.
So we get our first challenge of the game, a block touch challenge. Cignal here still trying to come back after a sluggish start there.
Yeah, but after that sluggish start, they did kind of get their bearings. But, you know, Chery just great response after that rally.
For Chery Tiggo, it has been 4 long years since they've entered a PVL final. So we're back to that word. Hungry is the perfect word.
And both these teams have their struggles throughout the conferences, you know, changes with players. Like, is the pinky moving?
So it's close. The point will go to the Crossovers. So a 4-point lead now for Chery Tiggo.
Good serve.
Cayuna, tough set for Santos. Maraño defending the floor. Slide for Acuña. Picked up. Robles with some power. And she will get the point there.
Yeah, I think they call a net violation on Cayuna. But they call the net infraction.
It looks like Coach Shaq will look to talk to his girls here. They call timeout.
Okay, so kailangan ma-feel nyo na. 12-7 na yan, ha? So, tsagain lang natin, ha? 1 point at a time. Iwas tayo sa yung mga ganung error, oh. Puntos na natin, bibigay pa tayo ng ganung error, ha? Okay? Sige, stay lang tayo sa, stick lang tayo sa game plan natin. Pasa mo na ulit, kailangan makarating na maayos sa natin, ha? Sa setter, okay? Okay, go, go.
Wala nag-enjoy eh. Wala nag-enjoy. Enjoy it.
There's that replay, Marine, of that net touch. I think there it is.
Yeah.
Above the net.
I mean, lucky break for Chery because that ball did sail wide, but then a net touch.
Still serving Abby Maraño.
Coach Shaq just said the score, 12-7 na yan. And I think that's a big wake-up call. Regalo, nope.
Yeah, everything working for Chery. You know, that was a mad scramble already at the net, but just Nabor was still able to get a hand in that.
Subdivision for Cignal, 11 out.
So some substitutions here. Pangilinan will enter for Acuña.
7, Chery Tiggo.
Yeah, I think that's a good substitution. You want to change things up if you're Cignal.
Jel, straight to Erin from the bench.
All these players, Jaime, they know how important this game is. They want to go to the final. So you call somebody from the bench, they're going to be ready.
Instant impact from Pangilinan. Misreceived by Verdeflor. Ad-lib play for Galang. Cayuna, too low. And that one, breaking the barrier is Ishi.
Yeah, I mean, they needed that. They needed a stop. Yeah, that was Tiamzon, yeah. And, you know, for the fans of Cignal, you're hoping that's going to build their confidence. That kill.
Bump to Ses. And Robles just finding a way.
Right?
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
You see what I mean? That explosive approach, and she just gives like 110% power.
A lot of velocity.
A lot of velocity.
In the meantime, Santos has been quiet, looking to make some noise.
Not anymore. Oh, that's a great set by Jel Cayuna because Santos is perfect ending to that play.
Here's a little scoop for you, Noreen. Part of the reason Santos chose Cignal was she really wanted to play with Jel Cayuna.
Oh, choosy.
And another block for the HD Spikers.
Here they come once again.
That one, double block. Santos and Doria Aquino working together, which Norman Miguel calls for.
Target yung dulo ng kamay para tapo ng bola sa taas. Ngayon naman yung magko-cover, wag niyo mailuhod kagad yung tuhod niyo. Tingnan niyo muna yung bola. Naintindihan? Just, yun talaga definitely sa'yo yan. Naintindihan? Sa'yo talaga yan. Naintindihan? Depensa muna bago ka pumasok. Naintindihan? O, cut na yan.
Here's the Chery Tiggo Crossovers reserves. So Jen Yerva, Maylene Paa, Jules Samonte, Adorador Rodriguez. Of course, former Chery Tiggo Crossover, Jaja Santiago. Always supportive.
Yeah.
Nabor will chase to get that set across. Robles on the reload.
Oh, yeah. Great response after that timeout. But yeah, Cesc Robles is just relentless. Yep. Give me the shot. Give me the chance. I'm going to put it down.
Cayuna bumps it to Santos. Verdeflor will bump it to Galang. Ara Galang, they're targeting right at the defender. That's 3 times now they've done that for the second technical timeout.
Bitin na kaya sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
There's Jel Cayuna, currently down by 5, but a lot of responsibility in all the big games of Cignal, Noreen.
Yeah, against Akari. Look at that. 18 excellent sets en route to that victory. So yeah, I mean, she needs to at least replicate 18 sets today because Chery is looking really good.
Yeah, speaking of Chery Tiggo, you're looking sharp here. Especially this girl in Ces Robles.
Yeah. Now the challenge, right? You and I were talking about it off air. Is you know, they always start out strong. The first set. I mean, can they sustain great starts?
Santos straight down.
Is there a blocker? Erica Santos probably asking, is there anyone in front of me? One-on-one is not enough for Erica Santos.
Plus 5 points now in this first set. So trailing by 4. Nabor will choose Hernandez.
Good D.
Tiamzon nabitin.
I wasted opportunity. That's great defense. Could not convert.
17-12. Service.
It's 4 errors now for Cignal. And usually it stops their momentum here in the first set.
Yeah.
Short serve. Cayuna. The pass to Santos.
Oh.
Hernandez was there. Galang sent back to the other side. Peñafiel. Buding says, I'm right here.
Yep.
Lalong Isip puts it away.
That's a great exchange by both these teams from great digging, but Lalong Isip makes her presence felt. That was a bomb.
Is she special?
Yeah.
From the opposite side, Ara Galang just found a hole.
Oh, we talked about Ara Galang also in the pregame. She's a great compliment. You're happy that she's healthy because she missed 2 games. I think the first 2 games of Chery.
Lalong Isip returned by Abby Maraño.
Specialty of the house.
Blocking, working to Chery's advantage. Coach Shaq calls for time.
Atake yung gitna natin. Wala, basang-basa tayo eh, ha? Okay? Huwag kayong magmadali. Tapos nag-iingat tayo sa atake natin. Ha? Kailangan tumaas yung percentage ng atake natin, okay? Sige, pasa muna ulit, ha?
Let's go, let's go!
Okay, usap lang kayo, usap lang.
Dahan tayo, dahan tayo. Okay, Signal! Awesome! Tara, tsagayin natin, tsagayin natin.
There's that last block, Noreen. Care of Chang Abby. It never gets old.
We enjoy it. We hope the fans do too.
Six-point lead now for the Crossovers. The biggest lead of set number 1.
Good serve again.
Santos will improvise. That deep corner has been money.
You appreciate really a player like Santos because the entire conference, he's showing us good attitude. You'll get blocked, right? But you have to make up for it. It's how you move forward.
Momentum buster once again.
Crossovers by 6, 20-14. Ren Peñafiel serving.
We've been targeting Tiamzon. The slide for Pangilinan. The counter by Robles. Drop ball. Creative play. And it's now a 7-point lead.
Yeah, because Robles always goes for strong hits, or at least a lot of times. So she sold that drop with her explosive approach.
Seeing a double substitution here for Cignal. We have C and Ordiales seeing action for the first time. C. Straight to Pangilinan. Quick work there.
Pangilinan has been the recipient of, at least that's her second opportunity, and she scores 2 for 2.
Sharp serve. Nabor goes slide. Abby Maraño with another one.
Abby Maraño.
That, we were saying, classic, vintage Abby Maraño. And for the fans of Chery, you have to be happy she's playing well today. It took her a while for her to adjust to the system of Chery, but now she looks like she's comfortable.
There's fire in her eyes.
Again, right?
It kind of scares me. In the meantime, Ordiales, not that time. Robles, binalik. The push. That was from Pangilinan, who has been
3 for 3.
quite the magic bunot here for Coach Shaq.
That would have been a lifting violence.
16 serving, 22 serving for Cignal and Pangilinan.
6-point lead still.
It's been a trend here, Noreen.
Yeah, I mean, for Cignal, you have to be careful with these errors because you can't seem to find your groove here. Your opponent, Chery's already at 23.
See. Tiamzon going for the soft touch. Galang neutralized at the net. Giselle C will give it to Ordiales. And that goes in.
Look at the reaction of their teammates. I mean, they're happy that they scored the point.
And Ordiales was a middle blocker in college, but we're seeing her play the opposite here.
The position of Leo Ordiales.
Cayuna is back in.
Serving for Cignal, team captain Chel Cayuna.
Well, it is still possible for Cignal, but they have to make a run right now.
Robles. I think she has other plans for match point.
That's Robles. What a first set for her.
7 points for the emerging star. Pinag-isipan ko talaga yun. What's a good way to say about Ces Robles? I think that fits well.
The emerging star.
Cayuna. A rare miscue here for Cayuna. And that will do it for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. A dominant set number 1. Point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. The Chery Tiggo Crossovers led by Ces Robles get the job done in the first set. Let's see how Cignal will bounce back after this.
Stand out with a brighter skin that just glows. Look at that glow and show us that bright skin. Don't just be bright, be Vita Brighter.
And after 26 minutes, the Chery Tiggo Crossovers showcased a dominant set number 1. And they got the job done, balanced attack, everyone firing from all different cylinders there, Noreen.
Yeah, what I remember clearly in that first set is during the huddle, Coach Norman talked to Nabor saying, bola mo yan. get the ball first before you go into set. And we've seen that after that huddle, that what Nabor did was really owned it. There is accountability for the balls that she needs to get. And that made the flow, even with her receiving, good for Chery. And for me, that sums up the entire first set because they just played really well. In terms of attacks just by 2, the blocking, Cignal actually also with 3. That's good net defense for you, but look at the error department. 7 for Cignal. Normally would say that's not bad. But Chery with just a solitary error there in set number 1. Again, it sums up how they played. They're so focused, yes. Cignal will come back, but they respond. You know, they know how to counter, and they ended up winning the first set.
Let's take a look at the leading scorers after 1 set, and that's Robles versus Santos. As predicted.
Yeah. I mean, not bad for Erica Santos. You have 6 points knowing that defense has been just ganging up on you. 6 points as compared to the 7 of Robles. That's pretty good. But how are they going to adjust right now? You know, Chery has been serving tough, giving all sorts of first ball problems to Cignal. So who's going to step up if you can't give it to Erica Santos?
So we welcome you to set number 2 here between Cignal and Chery Tiggo for our PVL On Tour semifinals. After this, we have PLDT versus Cignal versus Creamline.
Yeah.
Another good one.
That's going to be a good one.
Question is right now, how will Cignal respond? Because we have yet to see them get that momentum. Right when you think they're gonna get it, nagkakaroon ng errors. Could be the serving errors as well.
That's a great serve.
And Aimee Hernandez starts things off.
And you know, also, we talked about the collective effort of Chery. Everybody is contributing. Middle blockers are there, the floor is playing well. Again, if you're Cignal, you want a strong start because you know everyone's playing well.
Nabor will toss it for Robles. Santos, not the set she wanted. Ball is kept alive for a free ball. Cayuna goes quick to Doria Aquino, and it's still in play.
Good rally.
This time to Santos from the right pin with a soft touch.
That last-minute change up there confused the defense of Chery. What a touch. See your eyes.
Placement lang para kay Erica Santos.
But she's so serious.
That is a tough serve. That is a tough serve by Ishi Lalong Isip.
Well, they need that. You know, we've talked about Lalong Isip in a lot of games. So obviously she has the capacity to score a lot in terms of the serves or attacks.
She was limited to just 1 point in that previous set. That is an error. Perfect time to go to Kyla. Kyla, what's going on there?
Hi, Minarine. Chery Tiggo has been showing us that dreams do come true when it's not just about one star shining, but an entire constellation moving in sync. I mean, sure, Cez Robles has definitely been a beacon for the team, but she tells me that it's how they mix their youthful energy with seasoned smarts that makes them a real handful. In fact, Cez told me we all have our roles, yung experience at fresh legs, nagtutulungan kami para mapanatili ang rhythm. It's grit, timing, and trust. You see, it's not just about the points, it's the little moments, the hustle, the saves, the quiet plays that tip the balance of the game. But the beauty of a match like this, you know, it can turn in an instant. And, you know, Cignal won't just sit back. Hi, Minrin.
Kyla, you should have seen Norin's tumaas yung balahibo when you said constellation of stars, which is true.
It's Halley's Comet, the constellation of stars.
And right now, it's like Cignal get a 1 point lead. Tiamzon is getting going.
Yeah. That's a better start for Cignal.
We've been serving harder here. Peñafiel was denied. Oh,
That's a 4-point for Cignal.
And you know what Coach Norman is gonna tell Jasmine Nabor.
4 serving 2.
Galang.
Good
Straight
day.
to Cayuna. Ishi will be secondary setter for Erica. Robles will try setting for Ren. Peñafiel with the IQ.
Ball from Ren Peñafiel.
So what we're seeing right now are the drops getting harder to get because they're disguising it so well. We saw one from Erica Santos earlier, and now from Peñafiel.
Serving for Chery Tiggo, Amy Hernandez.
Good first ball.
Yeah.
But better net defense.
Well, how quickly a 2-point advantage is evaporated.
We're tied at 4.
Cayuna, tough set for an easy hit by Erica Santos.
She just has so many options, right? I mean, she knows, she reads the defense, I'm gonna drop here and off speed or a strong hit. I mean, that's how great a player Erica Santos is.
You know, Coach Shaq told me, we had a brief conversation, it's what she does with the system because that system has always been there for Coach Shaq. And now Erica is just amplifying that system.
Obviously a great acquisition because she chose the center she wanted to play for.
Deadlock at 5. Santos from the back
Wow.
row.
Erica
You should compliment her more.
I know. And you see the form when she goes for those back row hits. I mean, come on, that looked like a poster. Could be a poster that you can sell.
First player in double figures. Yes, Erica Santos. Tiamzon now serving. Peñafiel checked at the net. Lalong isip. Gets it to go.
drop ball from Ishi. Lalo Ishi.
Well, if you compare the first and the second set, you like what Cignal's doing. They're maintaining a lead.
Chery Tiggo.
Yun naman talaga yun, di ba? Unang-una hindi na natin pinapablock. Kitang-kita mo na saan darating ang bola sa'yo. Di ba? Ang layo ng panggagalingan niya. Sipagan natin. Dinadaan tayo ng mga off-speed eh. And then, Chang, kung magko-cover ko, huwag kang gagalaw. Kung punta doon sa ilalim lang, stop. Huwag kang gagalaw, kaya maano yung bola. Intindihan? O, cut na kagad dyan. Cut. Sis, kailangan sa ilalim. Ha? Kailangan sa ilalim.
One step kami. Chery, on top.
That's Don Makandili Katindig with Vanny Gandler. Busy with their alas duties, but can you imagine when they're back here with this full squad Cignal?
And the other teams also. I mean, it's good to see that they get international experience, but after that, they're gonna bring it to their respective squads.
So a 2-point lead for the HD Spikers. Down a set.
Still serving 10 Tiamzon.
Nabor goes slide.
Good save.
A free ball for the Crossovers. Maranyo and Nabor could not connect. Which will mean Cignal will race first to our first technical timeout.
Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
There we have Sherwin Malonzo, our PVL Commissioner, Sir Ricky Palu, our PVL President, Nico Halili, Head of Sports Content, Cignal TV, and of course, Ma'am Eleanor de la Peña, Operations Director, Sports Vision. Enjoying their semi-finals game. Right now, Cignal is getting the job done here, Noreen, in our second set.
Yeah, they're able to maintain this like 2-point lead, now 3-point lead. So, I mean, better game plan for them here in set number 2.
Peñafiel. Lalong isip. She breaks the double block.
Yeah, that's a perfect term. She broke the block.
Lalong isip has come alive here, Noreen, in set number 2.
You know, the blockers were there. That slow-mo is so clear. It's just a technique. You have to penetrate that net.
Back row Galang. Dug by Tiamzon. Santos will hit. Sent back right away. Another try. Lalong isip. Nobody home for Chery Tiggo. That's the second time that's happened now.
Yeah, I mean, all 4 players knew it was gettable because the ball was so slow. Everyone was waiting for the other one to go get it. Look at this slow-mo.
You're beginning to feel, Noreen, it's becoming a mental battle here for Chery Tiggo, who, like we said, flawless almost in set number 1.
But you also have to give it to Cignal. Cignal's been playing really well. Lalong isip. Great compliment to Erica Santos.
Along with the blocking of the HD Spikers. Third time's the try, off speed. Cayuna bumps it. Lalong isip. Verde Flor with the coverage. Saved by Nabor. And the rally continues. Cayuna sends it to the go-to player. Who else?
That reaction after that.
Spike of the set brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong ng Bayan.
Boy, she can really score from the front, from the back. The confidence of Erica Santos.
In favor of Cignal.
Dapol is in for the first time. Ara adjusts. Denura playing setter. And that is... And a touch by Chery Tiggo. It's now a 7-point lead for the Cignal HD Spikers. And Coach Norman Miguel, this is a distress call here. Let's listen in.
Tayo ang nag-out of system. Baliktad. Nagbaliktad ang kwento ngayon, naintindihan. Pasa tayo na wala. Kanina silang out of system. Ngayon sa atin napunta. Hindi tayo makarecover. Naintindihan? I don't know bakit kayo bilang huminto. Wala namang reason para huminto. Hindi na tayo nagsipag sa ilalim. Naintindihan?
Let's go! Side time, side time. Protect the vibe.
Well, in the words of Coach Norman Miguel, fortunes have changed here in set number 2.
You know, what you like with Cignal is Lalong isip is playing well. Tin Tiamzon's playing well. Now, it's not just Erica Santos. They're making Chery think, okay, it's not just one. They also have a triple threat. So that's changing the complexion of the game.
I spoke of Lalong isip, limited to 1 point. Now has 4 here. Midway in set number 2. Let's see how Chery responds. Jean Soreño has just entered.
Yeah, it was a pretty tight swing. Pretty cold off the bench. But then, even then, you know, it is an error, but you like this substitution because you need to change things up if you're Chery.
Picar to Peñafiel. Too low for Jackie Acuna. A chance to reset. Looks like there's a challenge. A net fall challenge called by Cignal.
Yeah, I think that was during that Sereno block at the net. I think people, like the coaches think they may actually have clipped the net.
Now we're seeing some substitutions here for Chery Tiggo, Sereno, and Dapol, along with Picar. So a different look.
That was clear. The wrist kind of leaned on the net for too long. Everything falling into place for Cignal here in set number 2.
Nine-point lead, biggest lead for Cignal in this game.
14, serving 5.
But we did hear, you know, Coach Norman acknowledging the fact their passing is not working, you know, when he mentioned Chery.
Zakarandang also entering for the first time. Dapol sends it back. Acuña denied by Ren Peñafiel.
They needed that. They needed that emphatic stop. Chery needs a run right now.
And Robles back in. Now in the front line. Let's see if that block by Peñafiel can give momentum here. The car was ready. Jean Sereno was ready as well.
Back-to-back points for Chery. Maybe this change-up in the starting roster will do wonders.
That's 2 straight points now for the Crossovers.
Great celebration there.
Bump set, back row. Robles. Kay Acuña. That slide.
And she's showing us height is might. Yeah, one-on-one, just going for the line there.
There's just no digging that.
Just so quick, so sharp.
Alina. Jean Sereno making her presence felt quickly here.
Well, they need all the help they can get. They are down by a huge lead here in set 2.
Says Robles, another statement of a block.
Great read. You know, in defense, you gotta read it well. And look at Robles just knowing who to guard.
Lalong isip, check that the net. Jaime Hernandez finding the spot. And now we feel that Crossovers momentum.
5-point lead.
Looking to put an end to that momentum is Coach Shaq. He calls time.
Ilutang mo lang sa may spot natin.
Tapos gamit macro, ha? Okay? Sige, sige. Pasa mo na ulit.
Gulang.
Uy!
Ito na, energy! Go! Hey, Cignal! Awesome!
Shaq looking to put an end to that Chery Tiggo momentum. And how about the insertion of players like Picar and Jean Sereno?
And Zakarandang.
5-1 run. Back row hit.
Erica Santos on the
Exactly what Coach Shaq ordered.
Back row, yeah.
And now we have our second technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back here in the Big Dome, we're seeing a crowd slowly entering our venue. Right now enjoying the first game of 2. Still a 6-point lead for the Cignal HD Spikers. But slowly Chery Tiggo trying to find their way through.
What you like from Cignal right now, we talked about Cignal as having, you know, pretty focused offense and Erica Santos, but now it's collective. It's a team effort.
Jaime Hernandez, 6 points now on 4 attacks.
Well, for Chery and the Chery fans, it is still manageable, but you want to make that comeback soon.
Peñafiel digging. Robles. Binalek. Bicar trying to score. Santos sends it over. Jaime will try once more, and it's still alive.
Good save.
Robles tried to swipe. Bicar to Jaime. That's a net touch there.
Yeah. Everything but the shot. I mean, great hustle. Great sets, fast sets, but then, yeah, I mean, you saw that clearly. He grabbed onto the net.
Galang and Jazz Labor are back in. Still nursing the 6-point deficit. Doria Aquino, 1-on-1, no problem for her.
Good read by Doria Aquino. I mean, she was all over that. Hernandez was out of position, and she fed that to Doria Aquino.
Back set to the opposite side. And Robles convinced there was a check, and so they will challenge.
Okay, I'm not sure if I actually saw it. Jamson said I did check it. Coach Shaq said never. See.
Block touch challenge. Let's see.
But what, you know, Jaime, what you're noticing right now with Chery is they kind of lost that drive, that hunger that we saw in set number 1. Right now, it's just like they're just cruising. And the cruise control, you gotta step on the gas. And when I say cruise control, it's not in a good way.
On the other side, Cignal, other than Erica Santos, you have 6 by Lalong Isip, 5 by Doria Aquino, and 3 from Erin Pangilinan. So you like where your scoring's at.
Yeah. Makes them less predictable.
Taped finger. A successful challenge here for the Crossovers.
I'm correct. when I said I saw, Ten Tiamzon said I checked it.
Yeah, and she was smiling the most. I think she already knew. Pauline Gaston seeing action for the first time.
Maybe some energy. Change in energy is what Chery actually needs right now.
Oh, Pauline has a lot of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Santos, binalik. Kayina goes to the other side for Tiamzon. Sweeping is Robles. Peñafiel on the move.
Oh,
Here comes Buding. As Santos with a put away.
She just knows exactly what to do with that ball when she's airborne.
But can we also talk about how good Buding Durendes has been here in the PVL on tour?
You can.
Really revitalized here.
Yeah. Good reads, good digs.
Galang will try. Santos. Right there is Nabor. Off speed. Bump set. Tiamzon offhand. Action continues with Galang.
Oh, good save.
Tricking the blockers, but it's still in play. Pauline Gaston. Not yet. Santos looking to end the rally with her 14th point of the game.
You know, I'm curious to see how many errors Cignal has in this set. Because it seems like they're playing a pretty clean game.
2 errors.
Just 2 errors. You can feel it. You know, they're able to maintain the lead and stop the runs that Chery's trying to make.
Galang from the middle. Undiggable.
Point ball from Aragala.
A combo play there. And you can see that maybe points to ponder on. Try to go more to your combination plays if you're Chery. Cignal, you're good. Cignal's just playing well here in set number 2.
Santos. Not the set. A bit of confusion.
Karandang thought that ball touched the antenna from where we're sitting. It looked like it clipped the tape of the net. So yeah, let's see.
This is one of the more interesting challenges. Antenna touch. 8-point lead here for Cignal. They're looking to tie things up at 1 set apiece. 4 points away. Like you said, Noreen, it's been a good set for them. Oh!
It looked like it touched the tape of the net, but just at the right spot to make the antenna move like it's been touched. So you got to have your eyes on the ball all the time.
So that point will be credited to Erica Santos for her 15th point.
Her target is 24 at least.
She did score 30 in one of the
30.
games here in the PVL on tour.
Well, it seems like we're going to go to at least 4 sets. So yeah, 30 is a good number.
Why not 5, Noreen? Why not 5?
Oh, 5 sets, 40 is a good number. Oh yeah, the atmosphere in the bench of Chery has obviously changed.
A bump set for Peñafiel. Tiamzon on the runner. Sends it straight to the net.
Yeah, this time that off speed. Well, at this point, Cignal can pretty much afford a little of those errors.
C. Pinabawi si Tiamzon, but Zach Randang with the rejection.
Look at that. Good read. No? She knew. She anticipated. And she gets a monster block.
Acuna was denied. Tiamzon trying to dump it down. Free ball for Cignal.
Helter skelter.
Cayuna loves these. And that is exactly why.
Acuna doesn't get a lot of sets, but her efficiency has been pretty good here.
.23 serving 15, 2 away here. Peñafiel has been silenced in the set. Lalong Isip will try. Lalong Isip sends us to set point.
They can do no wrong. Talk about Cignal.
She started this set, and now she's looking to end it.
She was, like you said, the spark.
Peñafiel. Good hustle for Santos, but just not enough.
Well, you really admire the attitude of Erica Santos trying to retrieve that ball.
Service error there for Chery Tiggo. And that will do it for the HD Spikers as they tie things up at 1 set apiece. Point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Second set bounce back by Cignal. All tied up. Ishi Lalong Isip looking to do more damage as set 3 is coming your way.
With Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion, stand out with a brighter skin that truly glows. Show off that glow and look at that bright skin. Don't just be bright, be Vita Brighter.
After 31 minutes, Cignal HD Spikers in convincing fashion bounces back in set number 2. Well, Ishi Lalong Isip started it, like you said, she was the spark and they never looked back there, Noreen.
Yeah, you know, a lot of talk that this can go the distance, and we are witnessing it right now. It is tied at 1 set apiece. Normally, you will ask of a team if they lose a first set, who's gonna step up? In the case of Cignal, we saw a couple of players, they did step up, which made a lot of difference for Cignal. And when they started out strong, they never looked back. Let's look at some numbers. 16 compared to 9, and that's not just Erica Santos, right? There was help. Blocking Chery, but look at the errors. It has turned. The tides have turned 3 and 6. Earlier it was 1 and 7. So, you know, better, cleaner set for Cignal. And we are tied. Are you surprised?
Not surprised because you told me this could go the distance. This could go 5 sets.
You told me.
Yes, I did tell you. But right now, set number 3 is a swing set. What are we looking for now in both teams? Because first set, it was convincing it went to Chery Tiggo, and now in set number 2, it was also convincing that it went to Cignal.
I think what's important is who's gonna bounce back. I mean, yes, Cignal did win, but are they gonna play at that same level? And the energy, the intensity, all these levels, they have to be amped up. And which team can do that will prevail in set number 3?
Both of these teams are hungry. It's been 4 long years for Chery Tiggo since they last entered a PVL finals. For Cignal, still looking for a gold medal to add to the trophy case. And so we welcome you to set number 3. Jaime Escalon with Noreen Go and Kyla Kingsu at the sidelines. Who will bounce back in this set?
And for me, both teams, they know that it's within reach. The finals is within reach. But they have to bring it on here in set number 3 and actually try to win this match.
You spoke of bringing it on. She's brought it on, all on tour.
Yeah, she likes the on-tour conference.
That's 16 points now. We're only starting set number 3.
And then with the way she's playing, you're wondering, why isn't she with Alas? Right? I mean, that's how these opportunities arise. You play well, you get invited.
Ishi got the check.
Yeah, what a bounce back has been in this match for Ishi Lalong Isip.
Sharp serve for Jel. Bikar will start off this set. Denura with great defense. Lalong Isip will try. And Peñafiel going with a drop ball. This time Hernandez. That one far to chase. We have a story by Kyla. Kyla?
And Noreen, patience is the word that the Cignal HD Spikers collectively answered when they asked them what they'll be needing today to pull up a win in the semifinals. And because they were patient, they finally come alive. And now their pulse is running directly through one person only, Jel Cayuna. She told me earlier that as this conference went on, her connections with each member grew even stronger. And you can see it now in the way that she works, scanning the court like she already knows the answer before the question's even asked. No panic, no rush. And when she scores an opening, no big celebration, just a glance at her hitter like they've been saving that moment all week. That's Jel right now, turning tough plays into casual ones and casual plays into game changers. In a semifinal this tight, that kind of quiet control might just be Cignal's loudest weapon. Jaime and Noreen.
You know, Noreen, Kyla's really cooking with her wordplay today. Jel Cayuna, perfect way to describe her. She knows the answer even before you ask the question. Signs of a great setter.
Yeah. And then, you know, I mean, we've seen her evolve through the years. She's one of the best setters in our country.
In past years, it's either her or Kyle Negrito who will bag the Best Setter award. It's been a rivalry for those two, but right now, Cignal with a 1-point lead.
But then, can we just say, Gia de Guzman was in Japan. So, you know, these are the 3 of the premier setters.
Santos puts it down. Point number 17.
her playmaking, no, not playmaking, creativity. When she's up in the air, she's looking at her blockers. She knows when to cut, right? Knows when to go down the line. I mean, again, the fit. It's such a great fit that she joined Cignal.
A dream come true daw kasi din talaga to play with Jel Cayuna.
Yeah. And she's obviously making the most out of this opportunity.
Right now, they have a great start here. 5-2 is the score. Timeout, Chery Tiggo.
Regardless kung outside yan. Tayo, pinapasok lang natin. Ba't naging baliktad nga yung sitwasyon? Kanina tayo kumakagara ng serve. Sila yung out of system. Ngayon tayo yung naghina ng serve. Bakit anong kinatakot nyo para mag-serve ng mahina? Eh, yun ang labanan ngayon sa game na to. Naintindihan? Sige lang, balik lang, balik lang.
Go, take off your shot!
One good. Wala na yun, wala na yun.
Labay, labay!
Protect the vibe, everyone. Chery!
Coach Norman Miguel, a strong reference to that first set where they received and served really well, and that's what they're looking for again, Noreen.
Yeah, and at this level of the competition, at this point in the competition, we are in the semifinals. We did mention already in the first set, both teams are actually serving well, but they're receiving better. Now, they've lost it, so that's what Coach Norman is urging them. Where is it? Bring it back.
Tough back set. Santos, too strong.
Okay, she is human after all. She can commit errors.
Serving five. And Susan Aragala.
Santos, pinabawi. Quickly she does.
Yeah, that's just great setting by Cayuna. You create that one-on-one opportunity, and the way Erica Santos is playing, you cannot give her just one blocker.
Robles. There was a check.
I like what the first referee did. It's like she was pointing at the Cayuna. You're the one. You're the one.
Yes, right there. The pinky finger. Robles looking to jumpstart her engine here. Quiet in set number 2. Tiamzon. Galang reaches. And looks like this will be a free ball. Jel Cayuna, 1-2. Good save by RG. Another free ball here. Gone to the slide.
Wow. Again, when you talk about Acuna, the efficiency is right there. Oh, but you got to credit the reaction of Aragala to keep that ball alive.
Not the best of receives. Cayuna will toss to Ishi. And lalong isip, that's automatic. 4-point lead for Cignal, a technical timeout.
Timeout take the signal for Chery Tiggo.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
There's Jel Cayuna making things happen for her teammates. Right now, they have a 4-point advantage. But Vicar got the start. here in set number 3. Let's see if she gets things going.
Yeah, I think Coach Norman's really desperate to find that right 6. He thought he had it in set number 1, but then problems started to arise. So trying to find changes or create changes.
A slide for Za. Oh, Denura. What a dig.
that point should be credit to Denura. You know, the way she reacted after they got that point, it's like, I got that dig. All important dig.
We see another substitution here, Deloria for Chery Tiggo. Coach Norman is going deep into his lineup. Deloria will get a touch. Lalong isip. And that is a violation for Chery Tiggo.
It is a 6-point lead for Cignal. Yeah, I think what Chery needs to do right now is to settle down and reorganize. Right? They're playing helter-skelter volleyball. It's so far from what we saw in set number 1. It's all psychological, and they have to acknowledge that. Once you acknowledge it, you address it, get back into the game, because this is a pretty decent 6-point advantage.
Deloria. Let's see if that could help them reorganize here, seeing some fresh faces.
Well, they needed that. They need somebody has got to step up. Peñafiel, Cignal has got her numbers, right? So, it can't be just the normal.
Lalong isip flying in for another point. She's in double figures after a 1-point per set.
So it's not just a one-woman show here.
Serving for the HD Spikers, Chery Tiggo.
Good serve by Acuna. Deloria will try again. Gel the setup for Doria Aquino. Nabor goes back row for Robles.
Good dig.
The set to Lalong isip.
Oh.
Another great dig by Robles. That was a tough, supposedly free ball.
I hope we can see that again. That's getting creative with the free balls, which normally you don't encourage. Because it's a free ball, you don't. If it doesn't go in, you're gonna get a lot of words from your coaches.
But not that time,
Not that
because
time.
it worked.
That played the fight.
Santos has been efficient from the back row. Galang, hello! Buding Durendes. Galang, again. Lalong isip has been hot.
Oh.
Galang third time. Sweeping his zone. The reverse to Santos.
Good dig.
Still alive. And the rally continues. Ishii looking to put an end. Not the end she was looking for.
Well, we haven't had a good long rally in quite a while. That's a breath of fresh air. But yeah, anticlimactic to a good rally because it was an error that ended that.
Pinabawi si Ishii.
Ball out.
That's 2 straight errors for Cignal.
Oh, they're calling a challenge here. It looked wide, right?
Block touch. Challenge for the HD Spikers. block touch. Challenge is unsuccessful.
Now this is the rally they've been waiting for. Down to 3.
Back row, Santos. Errors piling up. The lead is down to 2 here for Chery Tiggo. Cignal to talk things over. They gain some composure. They call for time.
Hinga lang tayo, hinga lang muna. Ay, up pa tayo ng 2, ha? Okay, o. Kuha muna tayo 10 puntos, ha? Break muna tayo. Break muna ng ano, ha? Break natin yan. Hinga muna. Lamang pa rin tayo, ha? Oo, lamang pa rin. Pero kailangan, kuha muna tayong puntos natin, ha? Okay, 1 good pass ulit. Pass ready attacker, ha?
Okay.
Go.
One lang, one. Taas.
Cignal HD Spikers. A strong start, but 3 straight hitting errors gives Aragalang and Chery Tiggo just a 2-point deficit here.
Still serving.
Well, for Chery, again, this is the run you're waiting for. You want to continue.
Good serve by Nabor.
Yeah.
Services, Jasmine Napol.
Now you see a bit of celebration on the side of the crossovers.
Lead is down to 1. 10 serving 11.
The lead is down to 1. Sharp serve. Lalong isip, straight to Nabor. Bump set for Aragalang, who ties it up at 11.
Now we have a ball game. The Chery Tiggo contingent cheering them on.
Ginoo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seeing action for the first time.
We are back to square one.
Cignal gets it back, gets the lead back right away. Let's see if Ginoo could be a spark plug here.
Well, you know, throughout the conferences, we see her come off the bench, and she has been delivering. So, yeah, I mean, they're hoping that she will.
Especially with her former team in galleries. In the meantime, Denura was there. Santos from the opposite side.
Boy, you did mention the errors are piling up for Team Cignal, but the sets are actually too near the net and too low. So Cayuna might want to rethink.
6 errors now for Cignal. Good dig by Deloria. Robles using the hands of her blockers, and they get the lead back.
Okay, rejuvenated Chery Tiggo squad here in set number 3.
What about Deloria? She's been a ball of energy here for set 3.
The catalyst for change.
Ginoo looking for an angle. Aragalang, one-handed save by Tiamzon. Ginoo will try again. One-handed save by Robles. But a free ball for Cignal. The setup to Santos. Robles says, tama na.
I got your number. Boy, Erica Santos has been having all sorts of problems here in set number 3.
Robles with the dig and then Robles with the block. What a sequence there for Ses.
It's like somebody woke them up from their slumber.
C is inside. Straight to Deloria's hands. Transitioning into a quick bump set for Santos. And it's a blocking party here for Chery Tiggo.
Cignal has become predictable. So the defense of Chery, they know to focus on Erica Santos. Look at that. Look at the technique of Amy Hernandez.
3 kill blocks for Amy. Ordiales has re-entered.
Boy, you won't see Erica Santos ride the bench very often.
Misreceived. Opportunity for Chery. Combination play.
Oh, too near.
Robles. Got way too excited for that one.
She knew it. Players hate that. You're given a free gift and then you touch the net. That's like, that's a sin, really.
Bump set. Ara Galang. Just using her veteran moves here. Momentum on the side of Chery. Technical timeout.
Highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Doreen, I remember you were telling me at the start of the set, it's all psychological for Chery Tiggo. And now, the intensity has picked up. What has changed here for Ces Robles and Chery Tiggo?
Yeah, I mean, when things started working for them, you know, they kind of psychologically, they knew that, hey, come on, let's wake up. And when that happened, it's like there was a spark. And you did mention some names that came off the bench. So, I mean, that's a huge difference.
Tiamzon, it was sent back. Ordiales from the right pin.
Well, this could be the change on the side of Cignal, because this is an all-important set number 3. And you know, Jaime, you remember in set 2 when Cignal played a total, I mean, team effort, you know, ball distribution. They played so much better. Now Chery's doing the same thing. It's a matter of, if one thing is not working, what are the changes we need to make?
And right now we're seeing a lot of changes. Just like that Zakarandang attack. It's been difficult to read Chery Tiggo here. So much firepower off the bench. Let's listen in.
Kontrolin natin yung One good pass para makatake tayo, ha? Tsaga natin. Ate, huwag tayo papayag na matalo tayo, ha? Tara, malay ka. Kapit tayo.
Hey, Cignal!
Well, for that timeout, Coach Shaq letting the players handle it, Noreen. Letting the veterans try to find solutions.
Oh, Erica Santos is back. They want one push here.
Still serving Aragala.
Quick attack. First one of the game by Jackie Acuna.
if they get that first pass going, Jackie Acuna has actually been delivering, so that is an option for Cignal.
15 serving 18 with Erika Santos serving.
Robles was checked. Robles denied every entry.
Is that Gel Cayuna?
That's 2 straight points for Jackie Acuna. And they cut this lead down to 2. This time, let's listen in on Chery TV.
Kumahabaan mo siya, pwede tumama sa ibaba. Tapos ilalim, cover tayo sa ilalim. Okay, naintindihan? Pasa lang muna tayo, ha? Naintindihan? Sige, go, go, go.
Atin to ha, atin to.
Peaceful, everybody compose. Stay composed. Opo. All right, we got this. Chery! On top. Bawi tayo, bawi ako.
The timeout was so synchronized. Right now,
It was so synchronized. Did you hear voices?
yeah,
a good blend of voices.
there was like a script.
Yeah. No, but composure. We heard that word. Composure is key for Chery at this point.
Oh, hello! As Nabor caught the defense napping.
That was so deceptive. Look at that. It's like a hook shot, a dunk all together.
Good first ball. And Jackie Acuna is heating up here in our third set.
Well, that's the product of a good pass. Again, Gel Cayuna has more options. That's not, what do you call that, forced. It's not forced.
The slide for Za, checked by Ishii. Counter. Give it to the hot hand.
Yeah. And she's been asking for that set.
Spike of the set brought to you by Dunkin' Pasalubong ng Bayan.
Yeah, she feels and she knows she has the advantage at this point.
5 of the 7 points.
Wow.
Coming from this set. Just down by 1. One-handed dig by Denura. Ishii to tie. Not quite yet, says Verdaflor. Good net defense. Nabor reverses. Acuna with a save. Regalo for Ishii, lalong isip, and we're tied at 19.
That's what you call your support system for Cignal. That was made possible by that back row attempt of Erika Santos and then the put away by lalong isip. Team effort.
Just our 6th deadlock of the game.
Crucial moments.
Deloria. She has been relentless off the bench.
That's knowing what you have to do. When the coach calls on you, that's your responsibility.
Serving for Chery Tiggo, team captain Abby Maranyo.
Another good first ball. Lalong isip was rejected. Cayuna playing hitter. A bump set back to Ishii. Jazz will choose Deloria.
Oh.
Back-to-back points.
Boy, Deloria has been just playing it smart. Again, knowing her responsibility and just trying to contribute to the team off the bench. Too strong.
This is our first tight set here in our matchup. Right now, Abil will serve.
Right, but you and I talked about it after set number 2 is we're hoping for a closer set 3 and we're getting it.
We manifested this.
Yes, we did.
20-21 with Judith Abel serving.
Deloria going above the blockers. From the left pin, lalong isip. Deloria, oh, nabitin, and another deadlock at 21.
Well, they have to be careful of the errors. It will boil down to the minutest of details here in this third set.
We're tied at 21.
It's a race to 4. Nabor with a 1-2 play.
That element of surprise. That's why she's there. She has that experience behind her.
Caught the defense sleeping again.
But for Cignal, Jel Cayuna hasn't been going to Erica Santos here. Maybe it's time.
Ivy Hernandez with a rejection.
Well read.
Her 4th kill block of this game.
It's just like that. It's a 2-point cushion.
The setup for Lalong Isip. Blocking has been on point. Santos rejected again for set point.
It seems like the defense of Chery knows exactly who to focus on at any particular exchange.
That one blocker, Ren Peñafiel, just read it to perfection.
Yeah.
Doria Aquino is checked. Galang. It is still in play. Nabor will go to Ara Galang for the finisher. Point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Ara Galang getting the job done. Chery Tiggo 1 set away from entering the PVL on Tour Finals. "31 minutes in set number 3, Chery Tiggo Crossovers. It was a slow start, but then they picked up, led by their bench, led by players like Deloria, contributing the rin, and then their veterans just showing up late in that set number 3.
Yeah, what was very important, which we saw, is really whoever came off the bench contributed, and that sparked some celebration, the increase in the intensity, the energy, and we did say going into the third set, whoever can do that will prevail. what a turnaround by Chery, because Coach Norman, we heard in the huddle already, said, you're a different team from set number 1. What happened? And then they realized it, addressed it, and won it. Let's look at the numbers. Attacks were even. Their defense, this was towards the end, those key blocks. And, you know, I mean, errors just by 1. But that's what I feel. I felt, or what I really feel at this point is the changes that Chery made all the difference. And Cignal also towards that third set, the reason why they were able to stop Erica Santos. And that is a big dilemma if your team is focused on one person. Once that one person is stopped, your questions arise in your head and your mind plays tricks on you.
And so now we enter set number 4, and the question is, will the Chery Tiggo Crossovers finally make it back to a PVL finals after 4 years? Or will Cignal force us to a set number 5?
Well, if you look at the trending, Cignal will win this and then we'll go to set number 5. But if you're Chery, your fans will back you up. You have to know the importance of trying to finish this in 4. Clearly, the momentum is on your side. This is yours for the taking. You made the right changes, the right decisions. Continue to do that and win this in 4 because you push this to 5. No more advantage whatsoever.
But what adjustments are we looking for Cignal? Because they were read by Chery. 4 blocks coming late in that last set, Noreen.
They need to protect each other in a sense that Santos has to have that confidence to keep swinging whether or not she gets blocked. You know, the teammates have to provide that, the coverage, and that they try to encourage her.
Tiamzon was looking for the corner pocket, but sends it outside.
And also what's important here in set number 4 is for these teams, you're in the semifinals. You know, you're 1 game away from a possible gold or silver, but yeah, I mean, it's that chance. Grab it.
Right now you could feel Chery Tiggo just grabbing the moment. I know we talked a lot about Aimee in the pregame, and right now she has been a big difference. 11 points on 4 blocks.
Yeah, a huge blocks.
Dug by Robles. A chance for Cignal. One-handed set.
Oh, good dig.
Robles playing great floor coverage. And a 3-0 start for Chery Tiggo. Perfect time to send it to Kyla.
I mean, Irene, early in the set, you can feel it. Nobody's blinking. Right now, momentum's like a hot potato, and Chery Tiggo is not willing to let that go. Now, it came from their huddle earlier, where Abby Maranyo was pure fire, half hype, half hard truth, the kind of spark that's powering Chery, urging them to keep Cignal's defense guessing. Across the net, though, Coach Shaq's timeout has a different energy. Calm, measured, focused as always, just asking them to breathe for a minute here. It's a steady hand trying to pull Cignal back into rhythm, turning every swing into a smart swing, not just a strong one. That's the beauty of this set. 2 very different fuels, same destination. Control the grind, own the long rallies, and inch 1 step closer to the finals. Hi, Noreen.
Right now you can see that smile from Chang Abby, who's really a big part of the heart and soul of this Chery Tiggo crossover squad.
Same destination because this is the PVL on tour. Well, good response there. NFL hasn't been having the day that she wants, but it's not how you start it, it's how you finish it.
Santos going behind the blockers. Battle at the net. Won by Erica. That could get her going here.
Well, she needs to get going for Team Cignal. Her contributions is obviously key and very important to their cause. So, again, her teammates have to support her.
Galang from the opposite side. Returned by the blockers. Galang, different approach. She's been stable here in this game, talking about Ara Galang.
I agree. I mean, we know Robles is the first option normally, but right now, Galang is one of the first options, if not the first option.
She's in double figures with 10 points.
And you mentioned if the trio or the trio is playing well, they're in a good place.
That one hit the antenna.
This is the best start you could hope for if you're a Chery Tiggo fan.
Right now, Cignal will call for timeout. Let's take a listen in.
Yung chance natin para makakuha tayo ng puntos eh. Huwag natin pabayaan. Bumabalik tayo dun sa error natin eh. Yung attack error, kailangan tumas yung percentage natin dyan. Okay? O, tsagayin lang natin ha. Tsaga muna. 1 point at a time, okay? Tsaga.
Tsagayin natin to, ha? Tsagayin natin to, tara!
Laban ha!
We're looking for that body language from Cignal now, which we saw in set number 2.
You know the difference because in set number 3, their head, which is Erica Santos, struggled. They need to reestablish the fact that, okay, we can win as a team. It's not just her.
Jazz, the setup will not work. A battle at the net. Erica Santos winning that one again.
That's pure passion and determination to power that through. And her facial expression doesn't really change a lot.
Game face 24/7.
Yeah.
Right now, down by 3. Down by 2 after a miss hit by Robles.
Well, they have to be careful with these errors because you have a good start. Don't change anything.
Galang, target on lock.
Boy, these two, Galang and Robles, you go back and forth. May not be 100%, but great compliment.
Ad-lib here for Santos. Labor will set up the slide. Dug by Erica. Returned. Gel. This time to Ishii. Cayuna reverses. Santos still in alive. Good net defense for Chery Tiggo.
The dig.
Maranya with a soft touch. Cayuna will try hitting, and she does.
Boy, she's been waiting for that opportunity, and she gets it and grabs it.
Plus points for creativity here for Cignal.
And the blockers were not ready for Cayuna.
Tough back set. Jamzon covers.
Wow.
Off speed hit, Cez Robles.
Off speed for Cez Robles.
Technical timeout. 3-point lead for Chery Tiggo.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Now with a 3-point lead. And right now, Ishi lalong isip and Cignal just grinding it through. Looking for a one more set win. There's Chen Tagaot, #1 fan of Ishi. Ang intense din yung pinapanood ni Chen.
Volleyball ba? O movie?
She watching this game on the screen?
Yes.
I really have to ask her later. But back to the game. Let's see how Cignal does after that technical timeout. Tiamzon. Santos from the back. Nabor will set. Peñafiel with some power. And a net touch by Cayuna.
A great exchange of defense for both these teams. But Cignal, come on. I mean, 4 points. They've been trying to protect this.
Ginoo is inserted back.
Good pass.
Perfect result.
Perfect pass. Perfect opportunity. Perfect result. That was perfect. Too many perfects in one sentence.
Peñafiel, powerful.
Yeah, but you know, we were talking about the liberos of both these teams where the floor has been playing stellar today. Very solid first pass. And digs.
Ginoo using the hands of Nabor.
Well, she didn't have much opportunities when she was put in earlier. So you're hoping, we know Heather Ginoo and what she can do. You're hoping that's a start for Cignal.
That's a good point. I think she was more in the back line than inserted back was Tiamzon. Another net touch here. Confusion on the side of Pangilinan and Santos.
Well, they're going to challenge that.
Let us see. There it is. Oh. Yes, there was that left elbow of Santos. Sharp eyes there from our referees. Nabor now with the full front line and a 4-point lead to work with. Galang na naman.
Oh, good dig.
Denura will set up Santos. Slowed down by the blockers. Ren Peñafiel, dug by Pearl.
Great dig.
Counter Ginoo. And it's still alive. Santos. Down the line it goes.
You know, for the fans, didn't you miss that? Erica Santos. Look at that. Look at that snap.
Point number 22. Sharp serve for Ginoo. Amy Hernandez was dug. Nabor will choose Galang. The bump for Erica. Peñafiel, another
dig.
solid dig by Denura. Lalong Isip on the move. Now to the quick. And Pangilinan somehow gets it done.
It might be a good decision for Coach Jack to put in Pangilinan because remember, what she touches scores.
You see the gravity of the bench players for both teams.
Yeah.
Here it's Ginoo and Pangilinan in this set specifically. Earlier it was Deloria for Chery Tiggo.
Importance of bench production.
Combination. No one there for the second ball. Again, Peñafiel.
Talking about game face.
For Chery Tiggo.
Pangilinan, not there quite yet. Sent away, but still good. Cayuna from the middle, Lalong Isip. What a day by Verdeflor. Santos looking for an angle. Two blockers present.
Oh, still alive!
Nabor will go quick.
That was a pretty low set, but I was surprised that Hernandez really just fed it to the net. Great coverage, great coverage.
Last second save. Cignal finds themselves down 2.
Which is manageable.
Galang. That cross-court hit proving to be dangerous. Serving 10. Cayuna rushes to get that set across. Nabor back to Aragalang. Slowly heating up here.
Oh, Aragalang, we did say is a good support to Robles together with Peñafiel, but she knows this is her time. She has the hot hand.
They're looking to ice Aragalang a bit, which is why there's a timeout called by Cignal.
Natin yung pag ganito, yung ganito. Ang binablock natin, puro line. O, hindi natin makukuha yun, ha? Tapos pag umatake, diskartehan mo na. Ha? Hindi tayo nakakaano, lahat ng pinapalo mo, pare-parehas lang. Hindi ka naglilipat ng atake mo, ha? Sige, go, go, go. Pasa mo na, ha? O, pasa lang. Apat lang yan, ha? Hey, kailangan habulin mo natin. Habol tayo, habol.
Down by 4, a timeout was called. Erica Santos, she has been a marked player all game long.
But expected, you know, I mean, all these teams have great coaches, great coaching staff. And, you know, the scouting is there, so it's what clicks in that day. Oh, what a dig.
Galang na naman!
Aragalang. Vintage Aragalang.
Take a look at this one more time. This one brought to you by the great Aragalang.
Great.
Tough set for Gel. Good rebound by Denura. Nabor, toss up for Robles.
That's a perfect change-up. They had, Cignal was thinking, Aragalang, nope, Robles.
Good na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Take a look at this one more time. That is Ces Robles for you. And we talked about the scoring trinity. Once they are gelling at the same time, it's just so difficult to stop. That's exactly what's happening here in set number 4.
And it's not just offense. You see the great defense of Peñafiel. So if she can't contribute too much in offense, I'll contribute in defense. And it's still the trinity. It's still the triple threat.
Continuing to serve, Amy Hernandez.
Chery Tiggo is smelling blood here. How will Cignal respond? Cayuna will set up Santos.
Erica Santos on the ball.
She ain't done yet.
Double substitution. C in Ordiales. Short serve. Galang.
Oh.
Put up by Denura. Ball is kept alive. Giselle to Ishi. She finds the line.
Well, they want to make a run here. Cignal does. Yeah, they flip the line.
Misreceived. They will improvise.
Oh.
And sometimes it's good to improvise.
But if you're Coach Shaq, you're not gonna be happy with that. Good serve.
Lalong isip, straight to Verdeflor. The setup for Robles. Unable to power through, lalong isip. Kept in play. Soft touch, not yet. Tight. But a smart play by the rookie.
Yeah, managing to hit it off some tips there, some fingertips. Great technique. Yeah, that's a perfect thing to do, especially when it's tight at the net. You brush it off.
Sharp serve. The elevation by Ces. Robles locks in again. Still alive. Galang from the back. Giselle will set up Ginoo. Labor will push forward.
Oh, good read.
Ordiales. Robles. Point will go to Cignal.
Well, Robles was sure that somebody touched that. Doesn't seem like it when you look at Cignal side.
And right now for Chery Tiggo, this block touch challenge. And going back to what you said, it's psychological again to keep this lead.
Yeah.
There's no block touch.
Yeah, it's fun across the net.
Interesting here for Coach Norman Miguel.
Vicar and Jean Soreño coach is really bringing out the chess moves here,
Yeah,
Noreen.
yep. Oh, good dig.
Ginoo. That is out of bounds, off the blocker's hands. And they've cut this lead down to 2.
Yeah, Cignal just chipping away in Chery's lead.
And they're doing it, Noreen, in a slow manner, no?
Timeout, Chery Tiggo.
Yep.
But right now, Chery Tiggo calls for a timeout.
Huwag masyadong kargado yung serve. Akit taas lang ang bola, ha? Magtiwala sa pasa. Naintindihan? Okay, let's go, ha? Pasa lang, pasa lang. Go for 18 tayo, go for 18!
Let's go! Atin to! Tara! Chery!
Anta!
Dito manalo!
Yeah, the timeout obviously used to try to stop some confidence building here of Cignal.
It's also to impart that notion that when you get to 18, it's like, that's already progress. And it's, you know, your minds won't play tricks on you. I mean, that's the goal of Coach Norman.
Jean, checked. C. We'll go to Heather, but that one, she wants that one back.
Well, the set was pretty far from the net. She tried to make do, but yeah, the execution just wasn't there. So we will see. For Chery, you did hear Coach Norman get to 18, right? I mean, they got to 18. What's going to happen right now? Can they get to 19?
Another good first ball by Ginoo. Robles will play setter. And a miscue by C in Ordiales. The lead is back to 4.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the effort of Cignal. It's just that they didn't get it, or they didn't keep it alive. But the intention was there. I mean, for a coach, at least they tried.
Now we're wondering, when will we see Santos and Cayuna back in?
I think they want to complete. Oh, but just, yeah, they just want to complete that the last rotation.
Quick one for Doria Aquino. A rejection. So they go to the other side for Soreño. Tenura will set up Ordiales. C to the back row.
Yeah. Foot fault, that was clear.
Stepped on the line.
He didn't really see.
So they will push through with the challenge. I think the buzzer malfunctioned a bit. But there is a challenge.
We're gonna see that that approach through.
It's a footfall challenge. Is she? On our angle, it looked like she did touch it, but we'll see.
But that slow-mo earlier is like, it made you question what you saw. Possible that she didn't. Well, it's a 5-point advantage by Chery, who's ahead 2-1. All-important challenge here. And of course, hoping to win it. Yeah, we saw that.
Unsuccessful for Coach Shaq de los Santos. Cayuna and Santos make their way back to the Taraflex for what could be one last push here.
One last push, yep. They gotta dig deep. Finals is on the line here.
Ginoo. Perfect target.
Yeah, and Reyna making up for that previous hitting error. Still possible for Cignal.
And a substitution. Abel will now serve.
Serving for Cignal, Team Abby.
Jean Soreño.
Oh!
Cignal keeping it alive. Bicar to the quick.
Abby Maranyo getting into the fold here.
And it's 4 points away for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
Great setting also for Bicar because Abby Maranyo is known more for the slides, but she has the quick too.
Kneeling set for Gel. Ginoo. Out of bounds. She found the opening but could not execute.
Abby Maranyo did follow that ball, but she was relieved.
Sharp serve for Chang Abby. Ginoo off the block.
Boy, Cayuna has been going to Heather Ginoo here towards the end of the fourth set.
Now is the perfect time to come back if you're Cignal. Cayuna with a full front line.
Good pass.
Bicar to Aimee. Cayuna bumps it. Ginoo will attack. Soreño will try. That is wide.
Well, Cignal again trying to trim this advantage.
Chery Tiggo will call for timeout, looking for some composure here.
Yes, ang haba pa. Tintindihan. Sige lang. Pag bumabalik sa atin yung ball, huwag tayong mataranta. Ball control, taas yun ang maayos para nakaka-ready yung mga kailangan bumuelo. Naintindihan? Guys, 3 points na lang tayo. Naintindihan? Isuwa na natin to.
Kaya naman ko ni Aimee to. Kakabit to kay Aimee. BBJ, nasa si BBJ? Kalawang balikat tayo. Pag maganda yung pasa. Kukunin ni Aimee yung gita. Bakit dito?
You could feel a sense of excitement and anticipation. Chola Alvarez right there. Supporting Tin Tiamzon, of course.
Well, this is still manageable. Oh.
Tenura was locked in for that dig. Bicar as well. Jean Soreño. Cayuna. Combination, but the floor was prepared. Soft touch.
Good save.
Sliding is Cayuna. Santos from the opposite side. Soreño with a cross. Cayuna not giving an inch. And a rally continues. Gel. Santos puts it away.
Boy, that was one of the better rallies in this set. And Santos, what a time for her to come through.
24 big points. Still down by 3.
Well, can they come back? That's the question. But it's about time you bring back Aragalang into the fold for Chery.
Verde floor to Peñafiel. Tenura has been everywhere. Ginoo convinced there was a check. And they get the point. The lead has been cut down to 2.
Jaime Hernandez admits to that. Yeah. Best part of the set. It's now down to 2.
Sharp serve for Cayuna. Labor setting up Peñafiel with a cross-court kill.
If at first you don't succeed, you gotta keep trying. Peñafiel was just swinging and swinging. Finally, she gets the point for Chery.
That is a breath of fresh air right there.
I mean, if you're Peñafiel, I can't seem to score. Finally, all-important point.
Back set. Santos leading the way.
Well, that's what she does.
#1 scorer in the PVL for a reason.
Good serve.
And Heather Ginoo with a service ace.
I remember she would come off the bench to serve in a couple of conferences ago, and boy, that experience is helping her now.
It was 16-22, a 6-1 run. Ivy Hernandez sends us to match point.
That is the best, or a perfect set from Jazz Labor. Now, the message that Labor has given to Cignal is all my hitters are threats and are options. Who are you going to guard? Great serve.
Cayuna to Santos. A big one by Erica Santos.
And you can read her lips. Isa pa.
She's asking for that ball. She wants that moment. I think she loves the pressure.
And she's probably, in her mind that you live or die with me. I'm the #1 scorer for for a reason.
Galang for the championship. And they have arrived at their destination. The Chery Tiggo Crossovers advance to the PVL on Tour Finals.
Since when?
Since 2021.
First final appearance, as you were saying, Jaime, since 2021. And, they had to work hard for this, and they get the first finals berth.
Point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Who else to give it to? But to a player who's been here and done that. Ara Galang sends them to the championship game. We'll take a quick break and we'll wrap things up when we return. Stay tuned. A thrilling set number 4, 37 long minutes. The Chery Tiggo Crossovers have arrived to their destination, but one player stepped up, the veteran, the great. She is with Kyla Kingsu. Kyla, take it away.
That's right. Here with me is our player of the game, of course, Ara Galang of the Chery Tiggo Crossovers with 15 points, 14 attacks, and 1 block. Big congratulations, Ara, to you and your team, because you have officially booked your team a ticket to the PVL On Tour Finals happening this weekend. And Ara, this is actually your first PVL Finals appearance. Grabe, ano yung pakiramdam? Naging malaking parte ng panalong ito, a big milestone for you and for your team.
Yes, sobrang saya at saka sobrang proud ako sa team ko. Yun. Pero syempre, hindi pa nga tapos. Job's not finished. May Sunday game pa.
Yes, Sunday, we're all looking forward to that, Ara. But before that, let's talk about the game. Kasi grabe, your teammates were telling me that it was gonna be a test of composure and talagang na-test yung patience nyo, yung perseverance. Take me back sa mga final minutes. What kept your team together? Ano yung mga sinabi sa final huddles nyo?
Ayun, yung pagiging stay composed namin. Malaking factor na composed lang talaga yung bawat isa. Alam mong may tiwala kami sa bawat isa. Alam namin yung gagalawin namin, alam namin pagtatrabahoin namin, at alam namin hindi namin bibigay basta-basta.
Now, Chery Tiggo is very much hungry for their second championship sa PVL. The last one was all the way back in 2021 during the pandemic. How will you and your team be preparing for this big moment?
Yun nga, hindi pa tapos. So, mag-focus na kami next game. Antayin namin kung sino makakatapat namin. Pero mas importante na mag-focus kami sa kakayahanan ng bawat na isa ng team namin.
Now, Ara, is there anyone you want to greet? Go ahead.
Yun, maraming salamat po sa sumusuporta sa amin sa Chery. Maraming salamat po sa team management namin. Ma'am Ada, Sir Romel, and sa family ko. Hello, sa Salas, Galang, Amutan family, and happy birthday, Abby. And maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumusuporta. Kita-kits tayo sa Sunday. Please, let's go.
Yes, there you have it. Ara Galang, your player of the game. Congratulations once again, and we will see you in the finals.
Thank you so much, Kyla, and congratulations to Ara Galang. Well, Noreen, Chery Tiggo, they got the job done. 4 long years they have awaited, and you felt the hunger in this game.
Yeah, what's good is, again, you know, if you recognize or if you go through their journey and the struggles and then they perform the way they did today, it wasn't perfect. They had hookups, but then they still prevailed. Obviously, they showed us a maturity that, you know, will take them to the finals. And for this franchise, they're hoping to actually win the finals.
Right now, we saw the match statistics. It's been close. I mean, scoring and blocking, it's been close one.
Yeah, again, we mentioned it. We kept saying it throughout the game. Is when they play as a team, good things happen to them. And they have to, like as Ara said, the trust they have for each individual, it will translate to the way you play, and it will translate to victory. And we will, like she said, see them in the finals.
So now Chery Tiggo have their ticket booked for the finals, and they will await who will join them. Will it be the Creamline Cool Smashers versus the PLDT High Speed Hitters? That is up next right here in the Big Dome, so stay tuned. But for now, it's time to say our goodbyes. For our director Marvin Chavez, our courtside reporter Kyla Kingsu, my partner Noreen Go, my name is Jaime Escalon. Thank you for joining and watching the PVL On Tour. This is the Heart of Volleyball.